Welcome back to my Keep Up channel. Soldier's 7-year-old son is refused a passport because of his name. A soldier and massive Star Wars fan was told he might have to forego his dream holiday after his young son was denied a passport over copyright concerns. An application for Loki Skywalker Mowbray, who was born on May 4, known as Star Wars Day to enthusiasts, was thrown out by Home Office officials for copyright issues. His father, Christian Mowbray, 48, who serves with the Corps of Royal Engineers at Rock Barracks near Woodbridge, Suffolk, was told by the Home Office to either change his son's name or get permission from the copyright owner, Disney. Mr. Mowbray and his wife Becky, a former soldier, had been looking forward to a holiday in the Dominican Republic at the end of October before the furor. It would mark the family's first time away since 2014 due to their demanding work schedules and Becky's struggles with complex PTSD. Skywalker is the family name of characters at the heart of the Star Wars film franchise, which is owned by Disney. Mr. Mowbray said, "We were not aware that this could be a potential issue. We understand that Loki's middle name is copyrighted, but we have no intention of using it for personal gain. I understand the Home Office's position and reasoning, but I believe they need to recognize that modern names are evolving. I can understand if an adult changes their name for a stunt, but this is not the case for a child from birth. It's caused significant stress for the entire family as we may have to cancel our holiday and we would have been deeply saddened if we had to change our son's name." When Loki was born on May 4, his parents felt it would be a fitting tribute to give him a middle name related to the franchise, which has been a big part of Mr. Mowbray's life since childhood. In an email to the family detailing the refusal, the Home Office said Loki's name contained a name which relates to a trademark or copyright and it therefore would not issue a passport. According to guidelines from His Majesty's Passport Office, there are a few reasons why a passport application can be thrown out. These include customers applying for a passport with a nickname rather than using the same name they would use for all official purposes. The name on a customer's passport application must also match the name on their UK or overseas supporting documents, such as their birth certificate. As in the case of the Mowbray family, some names cannot be accepted if they cause offense, contain symbols, or breach trademark or copyright laws. The Passport Office added that names containing symbols can cause technical issues when being processed through a computer. In regards to copyright, the official guidelines state, an application using an existing trade or commercial name will require the applicant to provide written confirmation from the owner of that trademark or copyright that they consent to the use of that name or confirmation that the name in the public domain is not subject to any copyright or trademark restrictions. It adds, where an application falls within this category, the passport should be refused on the grounds that the passport application submitted by you does not meet the criteria published by HM Passport Office on the use of names. Your application contains a name, which may relate to a trademark or copyright, and you have failed to provide confirmation that the owner of that trademark or copyright is content for you to make use of the proposed name or confirmation from the person or organization using that name, which is in the public domain. It is not subject to any copyright or trademark provisions. Since news of the row broke, the family was told that the Home Office had done a U-turn and would be issuing a passport. The Home Office said the family's application was being processed and apologized for the delay. It then later confirmed it had approved the application. The family have 2 other children, Casey and Willow. Christian said, with the passport now issued, they will be able to enjoy a much-needed holiday. Last year, a mom and dad shared they also wanted to name their child after Anakin Skywalker, who later became Darth Vader. They revealed they were concerned their child might be bullied as a result. Writing on a baby name forum, the couple said, "My husband and I have a rather unique pop culture name that we'd like to use for our future son, but every time we tell people about it, the first thing they say is OMG, no, he's gonna get bullied for that." So you hate your child that much? And I feel like that's a little dramatic, they just don't like the name. When I was little, I went to school with a boy named Madison and I didn't blink an eye, because I didn't know that was traditionally a girl's name yet. It's not kids that are going to do the teasing, it's adults, which I think is worse. Mail Online has reported previously about pernickety rules on passports, which could ruin travel plans after families were denied permission to fly. Aside from name issues, small paper tears and ink stains are among the petty hindrances, which have seen families turned back at airport check-ins. In May, mother of one Charlotte Estlick found her package holiday to Dalaman in Turkey was in jeopardy after officials stopped her husband MYK, 28, from flying due to his passport being lightly marked with blue ink after appearing to have got wet. Another traveler who found himself frustrated was 31-year-old Nathan Barnes, from Norwich, who was told he could not fly because his passport was more than 10 years old, despite not having expired yet. He was traveling with his fiancée to visit family in Limoges, France, but fell foul of a new rule brought in since Britain left the EU. Meanwhile, another devastated family spent £7,000 on a luxury family holiday to Thailand only to be rejected at the airport when check-in staff discovered a tiny tear in a passport. Oldham childminder Suzanne Sr.'s daughter Bethany had a millimeter-long tear in her passport, spotted by Qatar Airways staff also at Manchester Airport. And a Ryanair passenger was unable to board a flight for a £1,000 dream holiday because of a tiny tear in his passport, it was reported in January this year. Jake Burton, 19, from Mansfield, was due to go on his first-ever flight to Benidorm with his parents, to celebrate the new year. But the discount airline told him he was unable to board after he failed the final check. Source: dailymail.co.uk. Please like, share, and subscribe. Thank you for watching.